the biggest thing is to, if you've got a lot of debt, get out of debt. That's, to me, the most sensible thing. It's you know, because if you do lose your job and you've got a family, you know, what would happen? You know, that's what you got to consider. What's your downside risk? Good money managers, good business managers always look at what's our downside risk. When I talk to a lot of wealthy people, I got to tell you, they're very conservative. Wealthy people, the wealthiest, they don't like a lot of debt because they have no control. You know, now there's nothing wrong with debt if you've got the cash flow to back it up, no problems. You know, and you've got what I call hedging in place, especially in commodities. If you're, you know, a company that's producing a commodity like copper or gold, you know, or oil, for example, you've got to be able to lock in your prices, then no problems. If you've locked in your prices and you've got debt to finance that and you've locked in cash flow, no problems. But again, you've got to look at your business, look at from an individual, what would happen if you lose your job and you don't have any cash flow?
Or if the business loses its cash flow.
Yeah, well, the business loses its cash flow. So what are you going to do? You've got to have a backup plan. You know?
Yeah, I think that's most people out there have been operating without a backup plan. Now's the time to start thinking about one.
Yeah,
that's
look,
great.
I personally, if I was, like I said, had a young family and a big mortgage, I'd be concerned. I would not be comfortable having a lot of debt with the risk of losing my job. No, with what, you know, going forward with what I see, and there is a lot of risk going forward. You know, you can't be complacent about this.
Yes, yes. David, I think if anyone wants to get in touch with you, or look at doing some of the courses that you offer online, where can they go?
Yeah, my company is wealthwiseeducation.com. Wealthwiseeducation.com. We have a curriculum of programs starting from a one-day called Financial Wisdom to a two-day course called Invest for Success, which is learning how to invest in the market, whether you have any knowledge or no knowledge, investing in the stock market wisely, learning those things about timing, understanding how to look at businesses, cash flow, and what we call the sweet spot is managing your risk. So those three combined is what we call the Wealthwise sweet spot. And then if people want to move up the ladder and learn about options or derivatives, how to make money when the market goes down, not only go up, and how to protect your shares so that if they fall in value, you don't lose any money. So you can buy, it's like buying insurance to protect the value of your shares. Now you can't do that with property, you know. You can't protect the value of your property unless it burns down. If the value goes down, you can in the share market. A lot of people don't realize that. And also how to use options, which are, you know, it gives you leverage. You pay a small price for the option to make a lot of money in the market. Again, regardless of whether it goes up or down. So I love options. So that's, you know, that's the curriculum of courses we've got.
Thank you, David. Thank you, and for everyone watching or listening to this particular podcast, I would certainly avail myself of David's teachings, because he is a global leader. He's humble and unassuming, but he is a global leader in that space, and it's well worth being trained by David in financial literacy, which is something we all need. So David, I thank you very much for your time. I know it's precious.
Thank you, George.
And I do look forward to actually attending one of your courses.
It'd be a pleasure to have. It'd be a real pleasure to have you there,